I agree. So welcome back to the Wiltshire. We're getting into the last knockings of the event. We are currently on hole 15 with the Super Seniors. Mike Stokes, black top, white shorts, currently out in front. In second place, Paul, which is good to see. Struggled this season. The juniors are in front of us, and it was Harrison Baker that led. So, Paul Downey, as we said, slowly finding his form.
Yeah, just saying the same thing.
These gentlemen do not want Paul to find his form. Very good from Paul Downey.
He's left off the season to start. Him and Mark Eagles didn't need some mountaineering, but
So, Downey on the green, very good. So the juniors move up the hill on 16. Again, all the links to the leaderboards are on the social media. Keep up to date with round 1 and round 2. So Paul Downey down for 2. Very nice. So a look at a birdie, very short par 4 downhill, favourable for the players. Ian Oliver currently scrapping out for third place with Darren Marshall. This is also very good. He'll settle, be about where Paul is, to be fair. Oh no, he's further away. Very good from Oliver. So Marshall gets it marked. Come a little bit more direct. This could turn back. Yeah, Marshall, 2.5 meters. Very good. So 3 good shots so far. And finally, Senior Plus leader, Mike Stokes, down the slope. I think that's going to head. Oh, it's just a little short, you know, because I think that line would have been excellent. So I think it'll be Stokes to play. Yeah, Stokes to play. Marshall in tight. Oliver and Downey both got looks at a birdie. So we'll come out the way. Marshall will come and remark this ball. And Stokes will attempt another birdie. Shot does it. So Mike Stokes had a great day so far. I think that's going to turn the other way. So Stokes worked in his he didn't like it. Ian Oliver, this for birdie. Oliver's going to miss towards me. There's a turn there. Yeah, there's a turn on that backside. Oliver taps in his par. Well done. So Paul Downey's had a little look at that. Paul will see the turn in this.
Never been there. Didn't see that.
Right edge, but better pace. Oh,
wow.
My lord!
Do that if you tried, could you?
That was in from down. That was in and back out. Good to see him getting his form back though. So Stokes for par. Stokes par, in she goes. That's 3 pars. Marshall chance of a birdie, closing on the leader. Marshall birdie, so 1 birdie, 3 pars. Unbelievable for Paul Downey. It was him. He actually went down. Yeah, it was. So our 45 lead group are just finishing off on 14. So we will await them. I think they're walking now to the tee. So again, all 4 of these players, Shrimpton and Cook, were tied for the lead. I haven't got the latest from the last hole or two. Aldous hanging on in there. I think Rich dropped slightly, but he's in the game, always in the game. So down the hill. It's a reasonable length, but it is downhill. All tee shots are coming almost to the golf green. So it is Philp off the tee as Marshall heads up 16. So Philp first. Oh, that's a drag. Has he got away with it? He'll be okay. It's not great, but he'll have a toe punt across onto the green where we're stood. So Gareth Shrimpton. As I said before to someone, Gareth, he just turns up occasionally and puts in a sterling performance. Again, he's gone where Rich has gone, so I'm not sure. I'm sure Cookie will send this wide left as we're looking. Yeah, that's the shot. That should keep running down the fairway. And finally, Magic Man, Chris Aldous. So the Super Seniors, the Juniors leave the 16th green. The Super Seniors make their way up it. I'd imagine we have tired legs, tired minds. It's a big course, this at the Wiltshire. It's a lot of walking, and the sun is beating down. So they prepare to play, I think. Shrimpton marks as Philp. Oh, no, he's sizing up a side foot. As long as he gets a good connection, it will come. That could be front edge of the green. Excuse me. So he'll have a putt. It's fine. Too bad of a line. It's just the wind across that green could cause a problem or two. So Phil comes and marks. Hello, Sarah. I will pass that on to Glenn. So Shrimpton, he saw Philp's effort. And again, I think he's done something. He might just carry. It's okay. So next, the Magic Man, Chris Aldous. more central position. I'd expect these coming towards me. Chris is. I think that is pretty good from Aldous. 3 meters for Chris. Very good. So Phil marks. So Glencoe, he's had a little look at that. A little more straight. Oh, and a nice bobble. That could be in the hole. Let's slowly moving right. Very good from Cook. Excellent from Cook. 2 meters. Excellent from Glenn. That's pretty straight at the flag as well. I don't ever expect him to miss that. The marks. Sensible. So, Richard Phil, across the green. These were birdies. Just shy. It's kept going. That's brilliant. Absolute and unbelievably unlucky. Unbelievable. Amazing pace. And I give it a full 10 seconds. What's the story? So Shrimpton across the green. Change ball again. It's a good effort again. It's very similar to Phil. So the magic man for birdie. Aldous. Birdie. Very good from Chrissy. So Glencoe. Cook ties the lead. Very, very good from Cook. Good from the group. They move on. So back in the tee. Who's on the tee? DJ Hamilton was 5th. Ali Janjua, Luke Underwood. Can't quite make out. So with the last 3 groups of men coming down 15, we're going to watch them down and then we are going to follow to conclusion. So stick with us now. We're here to the death. Luke Underwood, smash. That ball certainly stays smashed when Luke hits it. He's surely not going to hit that. He is going to hit it. That's barely moved, in fairness. But Luke's halfway down the hill. Very good. So, 2024 champion, Glenn Cook, senior champion. Glenn Cook ties the lead with Gareth Shrimpton with a birdie on 15. So 3 to play for the seniors. So we will catch them again. So on 14, Stott James Spink. And James Firth. So DJ Hamilton back on the tee. A lot of people just dragging into that left side. I think that's the orange ball of Ali Jandua. Good weekend for Ali, to be fair. Jandua straight down the centre. Very good. Very good tee shot. So I expect all these to get a look at a birdie. As we'll try and capture a leaderboard update as we go. So James Firth, long way out on 14. I don't know if you can make that out. Trickling down the hill. You have to miss left. Very difficult. So passing me, that's who I couldn't recognise. So passing me, shortest off the tee. We'll take on this pin. A good time to drop an eagle. So Nathan passing me. Started it right. I think he's hoping that doesn't, and it will not push back in. It's pretty much a little further, just into the rough. That's where Ian Oliver was. DJ Hamilton. I think from there, Philp and Shripton were a little lucky that they were in the longer stuff, but I think it could be a bit more direct. DJ running pace is beautiful. I think that's just going to settle just in the cup. Very good from Hamilton. 3 meters. But that needs marking, guys, please. Stick one behind that, Nath. So Luke Underwood to play. Luke will not mess about. This will go A to Z. A to B, A to Z. Oh, and he's had a pop. And that is in the rough. That's fine. He can move that bag. That's not a problem. And the bag will have nicely flattened down all the grass for him. So, Jandua. That's a better line. That's a much better line. Now it's all about the pace. All about the pace. Just needed a little bit more, I feel, but I think that's very, very acceptable. Yeah, just drag that bag, Luke. Oh, you're fine. If your ball moves, you just put it back. It's fine. Very good from Jandua. Very good from Hamilton. So it's Underwood to play. Birdie shots, all incoming. Underwood. Does it flop? Oh, you're right, Luke. Leave it. Leave it. It's fine. Don't you pull your back out, Luke.
right. Well, at least I was doing something.
So a Passamate birdie opportunity. So Passamate for birdie. We give it a go. It's going to turn our way. He'll tap that in for his par. So 2 pars. I think DJ to play. Jandua waits. Both excellent approach. Birdie Hamilton. He likes it. Little fist pump. Oh, unlucky, unlucky. So Ali takes his par and they move on. Good. He bite you.
Yeah. I played it properly.
DJ, always a smile, always positive. So our second to last group, James Firth. Down the round side. And our final group just in the distance. Just make out Steve Bastin, Lee Bennett, Danny Warbanks. So they come round the corner. So we're going to watch these two come down and then we're going to move, get towards 17 and 18 as we get to the conclusion of the Southwest Open. So I can see 3 balls. Firth is left as we look, just in the edge of that. It's a toe punt. So it'll be Firth to play. They can punt out the long grass, try and get it chasing anywhere on the golf green. Give him a putt. Spink Furby's left. Furby's right as we look. James, I think that could be. Oh, he's missed the bunker. He's stayed straight. He's got to look up the green. He's take a par from here and move on for James, I think. He's going to pull a big one out the bag. Spink chases it. Left as we look. Doesn't come round. So Spink's just in the rough. Dan James now. Tom Stott, centre screen. So Dan James, I think you're relatively, from what we've seen in the last 10, 15 minutes, you're relatively straight from there. James is looking at going right. Only ever so slightly. So, Dan James, that pace is nice. And the little bobble was nice too. That's going to finish nicely within 3. So we have an update on our leaderboards as we start to come to a close Steve Bastin, 17, leads the men. Brolia Bennett tied second. Brolia as a whole. Oh, the line from start is perfect. Just lacking pace. Leo Lacey tied fourth with Tom Spink, who we are watching here. 3 shots back. The over 45s, Glyn Cook. 15. Oh, Shrimpton got one back on him on 15, so they're tied first. Shrimpton and Cook. Kepster in third. Then James Firth. Do you know what? That line is fantastic. Absolutely world class from James Firth. He went rough hole. Never touched the fairway. Didn't need to. Callum Yeats leads the juniors by 5. So Bastin in the bunker for 3. Our leader back on 14. Michaela Hill, Claire Williams are tied.
Big part, big part.
Big putt moves in clear 4th on 15. Oh, no, tied 2nd on 15. Dan James, food and drink. Good birdie for Dan James. Birdie, very well played. Very good, guys. So, Spink moves to tied 2nd. Firth, best shot of the day. Have a little Bastin shuffle for that. Steve Bastin. Bastin holes from the bunker. Is that the shot? He can actually have his own Bastin shuffle. That's a big birdie in this competition. So you'll not make out what I'm looking at. So you'll just have to go with me. It's very small in the distance. It's a really tough pin position. You cannot be out of shape at all. Bastin was 3 into the bunker. Chipped out in for 4. Great birdie. Wallbanks has tried the same, but it's hit the lip of the cup and gone high. So the drama is starting to unfold. Steve Bastin just holding it together. Lee Bennett, Ant Brolia and Tom Spink are 2 shots behind. Waiting for any mistake. Bryce tidies up, head down, so I don't know whether that's a good tidy up. Lee Bennett is having a look. He's taking his time. I do think that's a birdie shot for Lee Bennett. So it's tight everywhere. The women, Michaela Hill and Claire Williams are tied. Claire is still on the course. Wallbanks down the slope. In she goes. Great putt from Wallbanks. Loves the pressure, Danny. So Lee Bennett, it doesn't look too far from here, but pretty assured round the greens, Lee. And he's after it. Bennett in. So Bennett, if that's the birdie, he will have gone clear 2nd. So these are going to come down 15, and then we are going to move. We're going to go and get through the field now, get towards the finish line. Steve Bastin, is that the birdie that wins the Southwest Open? Tom Spink up 16 to my side. That's in the bunker. No, it's just before. So Bastin lines up as they go up 16. We also Ambrolia's tee shot was 3 foot from the pin on 16. Dan James to my left, left footed. Very good. Very good from James. Bastin down. So he's looking at another birdie. That's pretty perfect position. Bastin will be happy. James Bryce. So Bryce, we think then, took a 4. If Bennett took a 4, it's very good. And then Wallbanks would be a 5. But I could be wrong, so don't quote me on that. So Dan James, excellent. To my left, Tom Stott, big up the hill, really big. Tom Stott has reached the golf green. Lee Bennett, central. Tom Stott travelling across the golf green. Excellent from Stott. As Wallbanks sends the final ball down. Centre screen. So Bennett left, Bastin central, Bryce to the right, all the boys in blue. And Wallbanks limping behind, coming down 15. I think we're broken Danny this weekend. So Bryce, Bennett, A1 position. Bastin pretty good as well. So Bryce is where Phil was. We saw Phil there not too long ago. Phil was short on the green. Let's see if Bryce gives us a little bit more. So Danny Milbourne putting out 14. So James Bryce seems good spirits in this group, to be fair. James Bryce is give it a bit more, I think, than what Phil did. Is that just? Very, very good from Bryce. We've just seen Glyn Cook hole from that same position. Very good, James. I will, Carlos. I'll speak to them all, Mr. Borum. Mr. Bryce, very, very good approach. Are you melted yet?
He was killing me. A couple of tired shots.
Yeah.
Hanging in.
Danny Wallbanks. That's excellent. That could go in the hole. That could go in the hole. Oh, so close. Are you as broken as Danny? He looks broken.
No, well, not far off. He definitely looks more broken.
So Wallbanks. Excellent birdie from Wallbanks. So you and Ben 04 on that? You 4 that or 5 that? 5. Ben 05. So Bastin got the birdie. So I think that remains then Bennett, Spink, and Brolia tied second behind this man. I thoroughly expect him to get a birdie on this. Possibly needs to just to keep people away. A good 2. This is a good time for an eagle. Steve Bastin. No, that's going to come towards. That's not going to reach. It's going to be a good birdie if he gets a birdie. So Bennett, he can put a little bit of pressure on. Bennett's in pretty perfect position now. Brilliant. So Lee Bennett, good chance to stick one by the flag. Oh, I'm not sure he's hit that. I think that's short as well. We're at that tired time of day. Tired minds, tired bodies. This is a big walk. So we're going to see some really good birdies. Bryce A1. In fairness, that's as good as we've seen Glyn Cook match that exactly there. Cook currently tied with Gareth Shrimpton in the seniors. So Steve Bastian Wallbanks is in for 3. Bastian starts it. Doesn't like it. Sits by the pin. It's a par for Bastian. Lee Bennett gets a shot. Did he learn? Did he learn from Bastian? Nope, that's going to come this way. Tired shot. These are just tired shots. These guys would never make these decisions. "72 holes in a weekend plus practice is exhausting." So leave it. Bennett, good par. A1 from Bryce. Birdie for Bryce. So 2 birdies, 2 pars in the final group. So we are now going to follow these up 16. See if these can match Brolier's tee shot. 3 meters from the pin. I think he said to everyone, to be honest. It will be on social media later, guys. Anyone who wants to see it.
Did you say 3 meters to the pin?
Yeah. I think you missed it though.
I won't say one.
So we're going to get behind these boys. 3 holes to go in the southwest. It's been a great weekend. The sun is shining. Everyone's smiling. Almost. So James Bryce, the 16th. Easy par 4, to be fair. Great stroke. Really good. Really, really good from Bryce. Opens up the pin very nicely. Ball wobbles on his run up. Wallbanks, very good. Very good from Wallbanks. That could run. That's excellent. It does suit the left foot shape though, this one, I must admit. Just takes that bunker out of the equation. Bang. Bang, bang, bang. That ain't no tired shot. That's pretty That's insane from Steve Bastin. You can watch this back later when his thigh hurts and wonder why. This is why. I think he's gone beyond it. Do you fancy yourself, Benno? So Bennett, centre fairway. Up we go. Try and get you the latest leaderboard updates. Well, I have to say that from Bastin is disgusting.
Quite happy with mine.
Yeah. Bastin's almost left the tap in. Excellent. Right, we're going to move our way to get round the pin. I'll try and find a leaderboard to give you an update. So who's coming? Benno. Come on, we need a Bastin shuffle out before the end of this tournament. We've not had many today. Bennett, I think that's pretty good. It's a bit racy though. Needs to bite. That's going to go long. Misread. Too much pace. End of the world. It's not an easy shot though. Not an easy shot for Bennett. So we'll have a little look. That's what he's looking at. So, James Price. Excellent tee shot. Again, two short par fours these. And again, this is where you've got to attack the birdies. It's very easy to get these wrong. That's well out of the way. So Danny Wallbanks. Trying to play Bennett's shot without the pace. I think that's pretty good from Wallbanks. I think that's pretty good. So that will be a tap in birdie for Danny. Say nothing over there yesterday.
Oh.
So just to give some context, where Danny's ball is where Ambrolia put his tee shot. Tour champion. Wallbanks birdie. That'll take away a bit of the pain. So Steve Bastin has this for eagle. This would be a fantastic time to let this drop. Bastin. I think the pace is good. It's all about the line. I think it's going to move. It's a really good effort. Really good from Bastin. It's the windiest part of the course. It really does just open it. It's been a brilliant weekend here in Wiltshire. Course fantastic. Tough challenge. Yeah, Bryson. So, Bryson. For birdie. That's really good shot. He was assertive. I think he had to be. I'll borrow that. Get a leaderboard. you want me to talk away from him?
So I think
Big Ben makes the birdies to play. Oh, two. That's 315. So yeah, you got one to go on. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can have a massive shovel for that. So
right C4.
made a bogey.
Put it down to the bottom, right? Tied it up to the hole, sat on the lip, and the wind's blown it further back behind where my ball. Hole one.
We live in England. It's windy a lot. Birdie three birdies impressive. We'll have a chat with one or two of our stars about all three in a bit. Really?
No, not a single bogey all weekend.
Until that.
In individual, bogey 3 until hole 3 a bogey, and then a bogey. Wind just sucked me on the ball side.
Yeah. Which is easy done. That's FootGolf, mate. This is sport, isn't it? We make good choices, we make bad choices, and we get good luck and we get bad luck. Right, finish strong, guys. I'm going to stay in front of you. So, Danny Wallbanks, 2 to go, Danny. So Wallbanks makes his way. So Steve Bastin in the men has a 3-shot lead from Tom Spink with Brolia, Leo Lacey and Lee Bennett all tied 3rd. Seniors. We have a tie for the win. Yeah. Glyn Cook, Gareth Shrimpton, Richard Phil clear 3rd. So that group has. Nobody will catch him. So we will have a playoff for 1st place, which is a 2-way playoff, a 2-hole playoff. The women also, that's tied with 1 to play. Claire Williams, 1 to go. Junior Callum Yeats has a 5-shot lead. Senior Plus, Mike Stokes was romping away. 5-shot victory for Mike Stokes. So from Paul Downey, Ian Oliver taking 3rd. Our add-on categories, Alan Smith wins the newcomer. Men amateur, Leo Lacey, DJ Hamilton 2nd. Ali John Dewar and James Firth tied 3rd, but they're still on the course. Gary Fisher has an 11-shot lead in the senior amateur from Ian Oliver and Mark George. So So here we go. Tom Spink is a hole in front of us. He will be watching everything. Spink sits second. Well, for the win. So we will have a playoff for victory in the seniors. 2-hole playoff, 2 more holes. And it's the old boys that have got to do it. Glyn Cook and Gareth Shrimpton. The Cambridge crew. As we go down 17, we're going to watch these to the pin and we're going to make our way. In fact, if I can get a lift. Do you want to take me to 18? Do you want to take me to 18? No. I think the juniors are finishing up. Callum Yeats, victorious. Incredible showing from Harrison Baker. He's led most of the weekend. Most of the day, sorry. Really good. So Bennett will be looking to push above pairs partner Rolia.
This goes in, do I go join top?
Tom. If this goes in. What score you on? No. It's worth a go.
Yeah, 50 I suppose.
So, nice look at the back of Bryce's shirt. That's Warback sends shot 2 down 17. This is so quick. It's going to be the wrong side of the tree. Wow. That's quick. It'll see on 18 now, Danny. So Lee Bennett, he's got a little look off that. Seen the pace. Taking a bit off it. I think that's a really good shot from Bennett.
Mark, I think maybe you, Bryce.
Why did you win that? Yeah,
I mean, I have it.
So James Bryce. Again, that's got to come round. Does not want to touch that collar. So work to do for Bryce. So leader bastard. He's not learned much from them lot, really. So Steve Bastard. I like that. I like the pace. Just, I think that's pretty good from Bastin. His group showed him nothing. So we will stay live and we will go straight to the playoff. So Wallbanks, we're just trying to get organised. We do have one playoff for victory. As I said, it is a 2-hole playoff. So that will happen soon as this group finishes. So Bryce up on that column. Bastin. I don't know where Benno is basically the side. Very good. So James Bryce. Bryce just needs a tip. Go another 6 foot. He'll be happy. I think he's happy with that. I think that's okay. Very good. 2 meters. She goes birdie for Bryce. Well done. Wallbanks. Little knee trembler. So Steve Bastin, he doesn't want nothing special here. Just leave it 3 meters short. The wind is blowing. I think he's gone. Just needs to settle there. It'll settle. Leave him 2.5, 3 meters. Stop. Sensible from Bastin. Shot 3. Benno's had the read. Is he going to take on the putt? He has gone that little bit higher. Lee Bennett. Lee Bennett. A little Bastin shuffle for Lee Bennett. Excellent. Really good. Really, really good. The slope. That's tough. Just gonna get suddenly appeared in the top 3. Wallbanks. Oh, Danny. He's left it short though, so Bastin only has 1 shot on Tom Spink. Make 16 along with Leo Lacey. Yeah. So again, as we said, Wallbanks, he's struggling to bend. So cut shrubs and time. Phil takes the lead. Claire Williams for the second day. Yeah, really good. Very good. Leo Lacey wins the next one. This is a big shot. Straight. Yeah. Bastin birdie. Steve Bastin goes to 20 under par.
Very good, mate.
With 1 to play. Tom Spink is on 18. Minus 18. So
Benno just gone to 18. So
Benno has also just declined to 18. So it's all happening. I think Bastin, I think he's okay now. I think he's okay. Well, Carl Baker May has appeared from nowhere. I've not mentioned his name all afternoon. He's suddenly 3rd. Is he in there? Have you spelled short?
Yes, Lincoln's on the 18.
Right. Danny, can you see the car park now, Danny? The finish line is there. You've done all right, mate. You've done all right. So, there we go. Lee Bennett. Bennett currently tied second, tied with Tom Spink. As ever, we only have playoffs 4 victories. Bennett. This is 268 yards, and they're reaching this in 2. Very good from Bennett. That's really good. Tournament leader, Steve Bastin. He's all fucked if he makes you feel any better. So, Bastin. Just a bit of emotions. Head up, we go again. Busted. Just precious, just precious. So, James Bryce, who's almost melted in the sunshine today. Good strike. That's a good strike for 36th of the day. So, Danny Wallbanks. Danny, I felt like your leg were going to fall off, to be honest. So, one mistake. Just needs to get his composure. Get his composure. Just get the centre of fairway. Boom. Yep. Back in the game. So, one. Oh, of course, yeah. Sorry. You go. So we are down the last. It's not the last of the action. We will go straight while we're live. We're just preparing to play off for senior victory. Tour champion 2024, Glyn Cook takes on Gareth Shrimpton. Oh. So Tom Spinks waiting on the green. He knows the game. So Spinks in on. Straight out of the bunker. So Spink, second place, tour leader. He's a man on a mission in 2025. Playing good, looking good. James Bryce. So the big man, Dan James, just struggling to settle his ball on that golf green. So we know Spink is finished 19th. Very good from Dan James. Dan James just tidying up on the green. That's why we're waiting. Dan James. It's missed right. No, it's not James. That was James Firth, sorry. It's been a tiring weekend. I will say that much. Yeah. So James Firth finishes off a good weekend for James Firth. Good to see him back on the tour. Playing very well. Tom Stott up onto 18. I think he'll just tap in. A very dishevelled looking Tom Stott. He's still got 10k to run. As he sets his Guinness World Record. So, James Bryce. Bryce, brilliant. Really, really good. Really, really good. Outstanding. For a tired shot, that's perfection. Absolutely outstanding, James Bryce. Wallbanks wasting no time. That might go past the bunker. Wallbanks may have a line up there through the rough, but it's a line. Oh, that's gone. That's Bennett. Oh.
It's on the fairways though.
Yeah. I don't know if you know, my T-spot's can't hit him in that spot.
So Kyle Brown is just going to mark that for Steve Bastin. So Bastin, just compose you now. Get to the finish line. Is that going to climb? Or it could drop bunker. I don't think the bunker's that bad a place, in fairness. If that's where it goes, almost perfect from Bastin. It's all right. That's all right. Yeah, I agree. Listening to Bastin, 100% agree. I think he's close enough. So again, as the weekend at the Wiltshire comes to a close, he's been brilliant. Come play FootGolf, that's what you'll end up looking like. You've done well, mate. You've done well. Of course it is. That's all it's about. Yeah. So where are we up to? So Bastin, that's your tournament leader. Wallbanks is left. He hasn't got a look. I'm going to get up here. So Lee Bennett is back at the side of the bag. Steve Bastin just in front of James Bryce, perfect. Danny Wallbanks out of Tim, and then you. Then you. So Tom Spink currently in the clubhouse. Bennett, he's coming as a profile. Sure, unless he's coming up this rough, that's got to go. Tired. That's a tired shot. I think the choice was right, just to play into that. Woo. So Danny Wallbanks. And Wallbanks is going to come airborne, so we'll get ready to jump. Banks Gets a round of applause. He can even have a Bastin shuffle for that. Excellent from Wallbanks. Can you get up that hill, Danny? All right. So, James Price. Yeah. Price. Great weekend. Price. Borderline. You're playing inside. I think that's never moved the muscle. Never moved the muscle. But he will go out. Oh. That's going all the way, mate. Just let me have a look. That could be Brycey again. Benno, have a look on that. I'll let you guys make your call. It's at the bottom of the hill. So Benno, Bastin, and Brycey. That was unbelievable.
Yeah, I need to get it up there.
Yeah, we'll let him play. We'll get Bastin playing, and then you play. So Lee Bennett, another chance to get up the hill, a bit more direct. Lee Bennett. Lee Bennett. It's not a problem. Excellent. He finished. So Steve Bastin. So he has 2 shots for victory from here. It's a difficult play, this. Is Joe to pass it? I think that was a sprinkler. But I think that's... I'll tell you what, without that sprinkler, that's perfection. I think it's you to play, Brycey. Sprinkler did get in the way. I thought the bobble might just have gone the other way, but it's turned out pretty well. So, James Bryce, bottom of the slope. Bryce. So, Wallbank, just chuck your pin behind that, it. So, Danny Wallbanks to tidy up. He loves it. It's over. Danny can have a rest. Brilliant finish from Wallbanks. Brilliant up and down. Fantastic effort. He tips his cap, as the pros do. So, Bryce. Wow. Wind. Yeah, it's all the way. It's all the way. Better. So James Bryce takes an unplayable. Unbelievable. Not an ounce of luck on this hole for Bryce. to get out past the guy line. So come out, Steve. He's going to remark his ball. The gust comes across with a very high point of the course, actually. You can go near his point, mate, if he won't stay. Bastin wins. He can have a Bastin shuffle. His first one of the day. Steve Bastin, victorious. Spink, Brolia tied second. I think that will be possibly Tom Spink on count. Is it Tom second? Just splitting them on count. Where's the background score?
Yeah,
background.
Yeah. So it's Tom Spink.
Yes, no, go on. Who's got the best round score this round?
62.
It'd be Tom.
Yeah, I think it's coming in better.
So it's best on the round,
Yeah.
and then so victorious here at the Wiltshire. Right, we have one playoff for victory in the senior category. Glyn Cook and Gareth Shrimpton. Cookie, you ready to go? Gaz is up there waiting, mate. Tom Spink takes second place. Steve Bastin victorious. Lee Bennett third. So, well done, guys.
It's difference of like 30 points. You know what I mean?
Made of.
Hey, hold on. Guys, scorecards in. Yeah, we've got to do the playoff. So we are going to go. Kyle Brown's going to come and be the official. So it's the only playoff today. And after a weekend of walking, it's always the old guys that have got to do it again. You're getting there, Kyle. So Glyn Cook, Gareth Shrimpton, I think both tied minus 13. Both 13. Excellent. Bastin wins with 20. So we head to 17T. Playoff sequence awaits. Like a gladiator in the Colosseum. So they will play 2 holes. It will be a combined score that will separate them. And if that is tied, it will be sudden death penalty on 18. We'll have to do them in rough. Not rough side, not on green side. The dusty wind has got up. Yeah. So here we go. We are at 17T. Shrimpton and Cook. Kyle will just give Gareth the instruction. So here we go.
If it's level, you then go to sudden death penalty puts. Alright,
So well, as I said, it's always the old guys that have to do the extra stuff, made the different stuff. So Shrimpton just. Well, that's gonna go. That is gonna go. Bloody hell, Gareth. Bloody hell. So Shrimpton halfway down the fairway. That's best part of 90 yards. Glencock left using that wind. So Cook creeping to the left. I personally prefer it down there. That's only personal preference. Get behind these guys. So minus 13 shot by both of these gentlemen. Richard Philp is in the clubhouse 3rd place. Minus 10. Eagle finish for the Cambridge man. Brighton and Cambridge man. These boys 3 shots clear. But while we're walking, it's been a great weekend. I don't see many complaints about this. It's been brilliant. Great course. Weather was a bit iffy yesterday afternoon, but we live in England. Yeah, so Claire Williams for the 2nd day running wins the women's on the last hole. So it will be Shrimpton to play. Well, Shrimpton's gone 80 odd yards. Glyn has topped nearly 100. So Gareth Shrimpton to play. In fairness, the hard bit here is stopping. The best shot, but he'll leave him under the flag. I'll still have a look at this. If he settles there, that's not the worst. And it's settled. A little bouncer. Off she goes. I think that could be. It's over that brow. Just now needs to bite. Pretty perfect. Always better coming back into the wind. Yeah, very good from Cook. There's pressure on Gareth a little bit now. So as we said, this is a 2-hole playoff. Scores are collective. some death penalty puts if required. So Shrimpton to play. Shrimpton. That's a nice weight. I think that's just going to leave him a couple of metres. Didn't turn as he thought, or I thought, but I think we take that. I think that's pretty good. So Kyle Brown marks. Cook. Oh, he's just stayed left. Two very good approaches. So Cook will tap in. So Cook in for 4. Shrimpton in for 4. 4-4 going to 18. Played that very well, actually. It's just that green. Trying to get anything stopped in and around it. Knuckle. Shrimpton strike. Very good. So this is playoff 4 senior victory here at the Wiltshire. Boom. Use that wind, and it's got that's a lovely bounce. That is going a long way down. So our winners, Steve Bastin, victorious in the men's. One of these two will be crowned Southwest Open champion. In the senior, Mike Stokes, victorious. Claire Williams, victorious in the women on the last hole. So where are we? Glyn Cook, that's unbelievable. That's about 150. That's about 150 yards from Glyn Cook. Outstanding. So Shrimpton play here. He's up towards that right hand bunker. So Kyle will head off to mark that. So Shrimpton shot 2. All about position. Position. You know what? A lot played for that bunker, which I don't think is the worst. All right, Gareth. Yeah, he's gone. There's a couple of options for Gareth now. So Glyn Cook, fancy Glyn, just trying to sling one up onto the green. Long way down this. Incredible. Funny feeling that's, I want to say bunker bound, but I think he's missed it. So Cook. That was one of the secondary options Shrimpton's got. Cook definitely has that option. So we'll make our way onto the green as the wind stops. As always at a foot golf competition, you get to the end, the bad weather goes away. So, both here for two. So, Cook definitely in the ascendancy. You'll see any second now the line Cook has up. Cook can come up this rough, up the fluffy stuff. So Shrimpton, can he do what Bastian's just done? I think he's going to try and swaz one up to the right as we're looking. He's got straight lines. Give himself a putt. I think that's all you can do. Yeah. Look at the hole. So Glencoe can get this quite close. Cook, very experienced in these situations. Just about all about the weight. That's a good chase. Excellent from Cook. It's going to settle 2.5 meters. So that will need a little pin on it. So you feeling Shrimpton has to sink this? Definitely won't phase him. Down the slope. It's about the wind. Oh, just a little turn there. To be fair, that wasn't the wind. There is a little turn away. He's not straight at the flag, that. So Shrimpton in. So Glencoe for victory. I think he'd be the first one to say it's a slow start to the year. Cook victorious. So Glencoe wins the playoff for the seniors. Well done, gentlemen. So that is it from the Wiltshire. Thank you all for tuning in. We will go and get prepared for our presentation. We'll see you all very, very soon.